In today's video, I want to give you guys a complete overview of Superior, which is a new roguelike third-person shooter coming to the Gala Games platform. In Superior, you get to hunt superheroes, steal their powers, and then save the world with those powers. And with millions of combinations and complete real player ownership on the blockchain, I am super excited for this one.
On-chain gaming.
As you guys know, I am very excited about the entire Gala Games platform. I was one of the super early investors, I guess, or supporters of Gala Games, buying Gala Games nodes. Everyone on this team owns Gala Games nodes, and I am happy to announce Gala Games has come in and is now supporting on-chain gaming. So this is the very first video ever, which is sponsored by Gala Games. So thank you, Gala, for sponsoring this video. Let's get into Superior. This video is going to be broken down into 4 sections. In the first section, we're going to be focusing on the gameplay of Superior. How does Superior actually play? What kind of game modes are going to be available? And what is it actually going to feel like to be in the world? Second, we're going to talk about the tokenomics of Superior. How does play to earn work? Is the game going to be free to play? And stuff like that. Third, we'll be looking at the team behind Superior. This game is made by Drifter. They've made some other games in the past. We're going to be looking at those and yeah, the specific team members and their experience, which is one of the reasons I'm super excited about this game. And then fourth and finally, we're going to be looking at the timeline of Superior. When can we expect this game to actually release? When is it going to be playable? So if that sounds good to you, let's jump into part 1. And I also want to note, if at any point during this video you're like, wow, this game is really cool, I want to get into the pre-sale for it, well, guess what? You're in luck, because the pre-sale is live now. It just recently went live, and early April it will go offline again, or possibly if it sells out, yeah, it'll be gone before that. So about the gameplay itself, Superior is going to be a co-op roguelite third-person shooter where all superheroes have turned into evil abominations. Every session, you'll start out unpowered and outgunned as you hunt the evil superheroes down, steal their powers, and take on even tougher challenges. Dynamically configured missions fight in a sprawling, hyper-stylized superhero universe through multiple biomes. Each run, your mission objectives, routes, and adversaries will be dynamically reconfigured so you'll never know what awaits you around the corner. Epic boss fights are also going to be a big part of Superior. Face down evil superheroes in epic boss fights. Victory will unlock new categories of superpowers to be found in future runs. So as you defeat some of these big bosses, you unlock additional superpowers and additional villains that you could fight in future runs. So there's a lot of progression and a lot of customization and millions of possibilities in the gameplay of Superior. So if we take a look at the trailer, at first I was actually under the impression that this was going to be a player versus player game. But while the developers have said that player versus player isn't off the table and they could very easily add it in later, it is actually going to start off as a co-op player versus environment game where you are fighting a ton of different baddies. And what is really cool about this is that it's going to require a lot of real teamwork, but also every single match is going to feel super fresh. Why? Because there are literally millions of combinations as you're going through a match of what your hero can do when you're combining different powers with different weapons, and it should be a really fun and fresh experience every single time. One thing that the developers have said they have been focusing on a ton is enemy variety. There is going to be so many different types of enemies, and every single time you go into an area, you're going to encounter something new. So that should be a fresh take on player versus environment games to give it a little bit extra zest and make you want to jump in over and over again. Now, if you guys want to try out this gameplay, see how it feels to actually play it, there is a playable demo that you can currently download from the Gala Games store on the Superior store page. There will be fuller versions of the game coming in the future, but for now, at least you can try it before you buy it, which is really cool, and other blockchain games should potentially learn from this. Now, as we dive a little bit into the economics, it's also going to reveal a little bit more about the gameplay, but yeah, part 2, economics or tokenomics of the game, how the play to earn works, is coming up next. But before we jump into that, I just want to let you guys know that if you want to stay up to date on every single thing happening with Superior as soon as it's announced publicly, the best way to do that is through our link in the description, which is going to bring you to superior.game, which is the game's website where you can sign up with your email address. They don't spam, but they will notify you when there's new pre-sale drops or any really big updates for the game, or when there's going to be the next open beta. Because if you guys don't know, unlike a lot of games and pre-sales that happen, this game, Superior, has already been playable several times to those who are a part of the Gala Games community. So definitely make sure you're joining the Gala Games Discord and stuff too, as another way to make sure you're not missing these, because you could not just be hearing about Superior from me. There have actually been opportunities, and there will be more opportunities going forward to jump into the game. They open it up for like 4-hour windows, 8-hour windows, and if you're there in the Discord, you can download it and jump in, and it's a really fun experience. But now let's talk about the tokenomics. So this game for the player is going to revolve around leveling up your unique individual NFT hero. And if you guys don't know, NFTs just stand for non-fungible tokens, and essentially they can represent anything. And non-fungible means that they're unique. There's nothing else that is the same as them. So you can have a unique, verifiable asset that exists on the blockchain, which is super secure. And what that means is that you really own it. And even if you stop playing the game, and even if you get kicked out of the game, you can still sell that NFT on a third-party marketplace like OpenSea. So you can actually resell and really own your things. So these characters and leveling up these characters is going to be the core of the play to earn in Superior. You're going to be choosing from a cast of characters with their own unique look and play style. You can gain levels to permanently customize your character with a branching skill tree and gain an edge in future attempts. Plus, because you're leveling up these NFTs and making them more valuable, you're also potentially increasing what might be the resale value of your NFT characters. And guys, what's really exciting, as I mentioned, the NFT presale for this game is live right now while you're watching this video. So the first Superior character that is releasing in this presale is the Ronin Prime. Each unique character in Superior has a distinct speciality and personality that supports and complements a variety of different gameplay styles. The other characters featured during our playtest, known as Nomad Prime, Renegade Prime, and Specialist Prime, are all on their way in the near future. As you play through Superior, your NFT character will be able to earn skill points and learn exciting new abilities. Each character will enable the player to unlock earnings potential. Players that manage to fight their way to a level cap can choose to raise their character's prestige rank, permanently raising the level cap of that unique NFT. This means that the specific NFT character can potentially access more abilities forever. While all characters represent a continuing progression on the blockchain, higher rarity NFT characters provide more powerful perks in several ways. So if you guys are looking at the pre-sale, this is the difference between the different rarities of the same character that you're buying. So different rarities have higher level caps. So rare versions of each character will be able to allocate more total skill points towards increasing their abilities as they progress through the game. XP multiplier. Higher rarity characters will receive boosted XP for faster leveling and progression. Bonus skills. Each tier of rarity adds powerful bonus skills to your character, giving you a wider array of tactics and strategies to utilize. And then finally, different rarities increase earnings potential. So the rarer the NFT character, the higher its earnings potential will be while playing Superior. In this presale, there will be 6 different rarities available, and these rarities represent the total supply of this character that will ever be sold from the Gala store. So the starting price of the common Ronin Prime is going to be around $3,000, and there are only 2,175 total of these common characters. You then move up to uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and ancient. And as you get higher and higher, the prices get higher and higher. So the ancient Ronin, which is the most rare, there's only going to be 52 ancients of the Ronin Prime total, and the starting cost, the starting price is going to be $45,000. So remember, the most common one starts at 300, the most rare one is starting at 45,000. Each has a set base price that will progressively increase in each tier as the supply gets grabbed up. So essentially, the less of them that are left, the more expensive they're going to cost in the Gala store. The price will begin increasing after half of the characters are purchased. This sale will include 100% of the total supply that will ever be minted for these specific characters. That means that this will be your first and last chance to ever buy this character in the Gala Games store. Now, I know under the tokenomics, one thing that you guys are probably wondering is, okay, well, what if I don't have money to invest? Is Superior going to be free to play for those of us who want to try out the game without having to try and invest anything? Because yeah, the starting prices of these NFT heroes, I believe, is pretty reasonable because these are limited edition collectible NFTs. And if this game is popular, like League of Legends or something like that, if it has any type of success like that, well, early limited edition stuff is gonna surprise you by how much people might be willing to pay for it in the future. Now, obviously, even though this game looks really fun, the long-term success isn't guaranteed. So there's no guarantee you're gonna be able to resell any of these NFTs for more than you bought them for. But then because if you actually plan on playing this game, you can level up your character, make it very unique and powerful along the way. Well, for people who play, there's a really good chance, I think, that your NFT is gonna be a lot more valuable after you've put in a number of hours than it is right when you're buying it here in this pre-sale. According to the AMA, which I'll have linked below, though, there is currently, there's not any concrete plans for Superior to be free to play. So Gala is working on ways to make a lot of the other games that are coming to the Gala Games platform free to play. Like they're adding these free to play aspects. So the Superior team did say though, that if Gala does figure out a great, just plug in way to make Superior free to play, they say, yeah, we'll totally add it if there's a way that it will work. But starting off, the only way to play this game is going to be by having an NFT character. So it's not gonna be free to play, not at the beginning at least. Now, as far as a token for Superior goes, there has not been one announced yet. It's possible. There's actually a live stream, an AMA going on Superior right now while I'm recording this video. So maybe someone asked about it and they said something about it that I haven't heard. But as far as I know, and based on the brief that I got ahead of time, I haven't heard anything about a coin for Superior yet. So we'll have to wait and see on that. All right, now let's move to part 3, which is the team that is working on Superior. So Superior is being created by Drifter Studios. And if you want to check out the studio webpage, it is drifter.game. And yeah, right now they're actually hiring. So if you want to work on Superior, this is your chance. But for the rest of you guys who are just interested in what has the studio made in the past, this team is comprised of professionals who have spent years in the gaming industry and have worked on franchises such as Gears of War, Halo, Doom, and Call of Duty. This studio has also already released a slew of VR games. For a while, they were actually releasing one virtual reality game per year, which is pretty impressive for a studio that is this small. And you can actually check out some of Drifter's other games on the Oculus right now. I don't think we have to spend too long on the team because Gala Games is also now behind this project and they do really great due diligence. So you know that this is an incredible team that is working on this project. And I think that honestly pretty soon, I mean already today with the demo, the game can kind of speak for itself. So then last but not least, we're finally at the last part of this video, which is the timeline of Superior. When is the full game going to release? So there is not an exact date on that yet, but according to the AMA, when I was listening to it, it sounds like the team wants to have this game ready to launch, like in full, by Christmas of 2022. So it sounds like Q4 2022 is the target, but we'll have to wait and see. One thing that I will say is that so far, because the crypto side of games, because the play to earn side of games, because the blockchain side of games is new, it has seemed like it has kind of maybe held back some of these projects from full launch. For example, I feel like Spider Tanks, the gameplay of Spider Tanks has been like pretty good for a while, but the play to earn still hasn't launched yet. But that is changing very soon, but that is a topic for a different video. But yeah, there's gonna be some announcements, some exciting announcements on Spider Tanks soon. So that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, a big thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Also, thank you Gala Games once again for sponsoring the first ever video here on On-Chain Gaming. Make sure you guys are signing up on the Superior website linked below if you guys want emails for updates on when the new characters are being sold or when different playable versions of the game are released. Make sure you guys are signing up for that. And then also guys, if this game sounds cool, make sure you check out the pre-sale that is happening right now on the Gala Games store. If you guys are not subscribed yet, make sure you're subscribing. Thank you Patreon supporters for supporting the channel. And until next time everyone, have fun roaming the metaverse.